Today I'm going to explain first. Yesterday we haven't talked about how you're going to set up the Python environment on your system. So just in case if you're using, I think most of the people might be using the Windows system. So I'll explain how you can set up the Python environment on your Windows system. So there are certain prerequisites needed when you are going to install the Python. So first of all, just like whatever the version you have for Windows or your system, you should have the admin privilege. If you are not having the admin access or you are not aware about the admin access, you will not be able to install or set up the Python environment. So that is the must. That is the prerequisite you should have. And moreover, if your system is running or less than Windows 7 version, then also you will not be able to set up the Python. There are certain restrictions that it is coming. So it is running more than if you have later version of Windows, then only you will be able to set up the Python environment. So the instructions, if you are going to use or install the Python on your local system, or either you are going to install on the remote system, the instructions are almost same. There is no changes. The only thing is changes if we are installing over the remote system, so you have to take the RDP for the particular system first and then follow the same instructions which what we have for local systems. I'll quickly guide you guys like how to install the Pythons. First of all, if you have already a program or a project, you are already started working on that, and that is running on the earlier version of Pythons like Python 2, 2.1, 2.6, or 2.7. So, better you can install the same exact version of the Python so that you will not encounter any issues when you are going ahead with your Python. But if you are starting from scratch or creating just trying to learn the Pythons, so you can choose any version of the Python based on your system compatibility. If it is 32-bit, then you have to select based on that. If your system is 64-bit, then you have to select based on that. Okay, I'll guide you. This is the Python. We have Python official website from where you can select the version and you can choose which version you want to install, and you can directly go through here. See here, if we click on that particular path, it will go here. And if you have your system is 64-bit, it is directly giving you the option. This is the latest version we have for Python. And if you just click here, it will start downloading the files, which is this is 64-bit, and this is the executable.exe files. Once this file is downloaded, you have to just open this file and execute on your system. If you have the admin privilege, it will directly pass you the permissions. I'll guide you what are the permissions it will ask. So if you go there,
Meanwhile,
it
could you
will.
please ping that? Hello?
Yeah, sure.
Meanwhile, could you please ping that link in chat box?
Sure. Okay. If you are going there, so this is the path you can go through on the official website of Python. Just go to downloads, and if you're installing for Windows, go there. And if you're installing for 32-bit, just select this Windows installer for 32-bit. If you're installing for 64-bit, your system is on 64-bit, select this one. And there are a lot of versions available. If better, you can go with the latest version. So this is the latest version we have, 10.4. So you install that. If you haven't done anything previously in the Python, like you are not in the middle of developing any applications or writing a project or something, so you can install. You can freely choose any of the version. If you already started working on the Python and your Python is like you are trying to execute the applications on some other version, so better choose the particular version only, not to go for other version. And when we are installing any software, is it a Python or any other software? So there is must, like, you have to set the path of the system environment path is need to be set up, so that we can you'll not face any issues when you are going to execute any program on that, or you don't have to specify the entire path where your Python is installed or residing in which folder, which files. You don't have to specify that. So if you set your Python installation path as a system environment path, so we'll quickly see if we, just like I was installing, I was downloading the files. Once this file is downloaded, if you click on the open file, you'll get this particular page. You'll get these options. So here you have to select add Python to a path and then click on the install launcher for all users. Okay. If you just click on the customize installation, you'll get all other options also, like what are the libraries you want to avoid, or what are the libraries you want to have on your system. Just like, let me click on this. I'll show you. Okay, so if I'm clicking here, if I'll be click on customize installation, so it is giving me these options: install Python for documentation file. It is installing the pip. So pip is helping if we are trying to install any particular, like in today's session we are going to work with a SQL, so we have to import the SQL so that we can easily connect with the SQL file. So we have to import that package. So pip is going to help us to install a particular package for a specific uses. If you are going to install for like SQL and pandas, NumPy, these are libraries in the package. So we can install with the help of pip. Then we have test suite also available. Better you can select all these options. If you click on next, so there are other options also available: precompiled standard library, debugging symbols, download debug binaries. So better select all these options here. And if you want to select a customized locations, you can browse for this particular path and then click on install. I am not going to install it because I don't have any admin access on my system. That's the different one. So you guys can follow this process for installing the Python on your system. Once the Python is installed on your system, you can just simply open a command prompt and just write Python there. So you'll get the which version is running on your Python. Just I have taken this snip, so I have installed this snip is for Python 3.7.3 version. So if we just write Python in the command prompt of our system, it will give which version is installed and when it was installed and when this version was released. So all this information it will be shown. So there you can verify Python is successfully installed on your system or not. And if you want to verify, like if you forgot to select the pip, we were having options to select check or uncheck the pip option, so that later on we don't need to struggle when we are trying to install the Python packages. So if you forgot, we can check either it is installed or not. This is the command pip-v. It will give you the version of the pip also, and it will show that you have unchecked that options while installation or not. So this way you can verify pip was successfully installed while installing the Python or not. And I was saying, like, we have to add Python in as an environment variables when we are trying to set up the Python environment, so that you don't need to go to the particular folders library or the drives where your Python is installed. You can directly open the command prompt and then, or you can directly open the Python console and you can try to execute your files. You don't need to specify the entire location and the path. So this is the way you can set up the Python path as to environment variables. So just open the start menu. If you click on the run, type this systemdm.cpl. It will open the system properties windows for you. This is how it will look like. So when we go to system, just go to advanced, select the environment variables. Under the system variable, we have to click on the edit options. And in edit option, we have to specify where our Python is installed. So we are going to pass that path here. So once you click, just click on OK. So that's how when we are trying to execute the complete like a script of Python script, we don't need to go to this entire folder. We can just write script.py and it will help us to execute that. This is the benefit of setting any software you are installing on your system as a system setting as a system variable. And still, if you face any issues for Python installation, this I have included a YouTube link. You can refer it. This is the easiest way I found. Like it will help us guide from starting how to choose from the Python official website which version you can install, until the system setting the system environment variable. End-to-end process is there. You can go through this video also. It will help us in your installation if you face an issue.